Hi and welcome to our Christmas special, our 12 Days of Christmas special. I'm Mark.
I'm Sue.
And together we are
Nuts on Tour.
We thought we would do a Christmas special because we haven't been away for a couple of weeks because treatments and stuff. So we thought we would do the 12 items that we've bought. These are all items that we bought. None of these have been gifted to us or sent to us to review or anything. This is all stuff we've bought because we thought A, it was a good idea, or B, we just thought nice to have. We could do with one of them. So have a look. You might think, oh yeah, that is a good idea, or not. But either way, this is our list of 12 items. Been asked questions by various friends who've got motorhomes or caravans. What bits and pieces do we need for our motorhome? You know, it comes with certain bits, but there's always them few little bits and pieces that you think, ooh, wish I had one of those. I mean, the obvious one is fire extinguishers. Not many vans come with fire extinguishers, but they are something that you really should have and travel with. Various ones, I mean, we've got a dry powder one, fire sticks, fire blankets, all things like that. If you're buying a Christmas present or a present for someone that's got a motorhome, they're not that expensive, very good to have. Next item is a gas stick. You've seen these before, this Amazon's finest. None of the items shown today are gifts from sponsors. They're all items that we've bought because A, we think we need them, and B, they're a very good idea. Literally £20, battery operated, turn it on. It runs a little diagnostic check. I don't know if you can see that there. Runs a little diagnostic check, tells you when it's ready. You go into your gas locker or under your cooker, behind your fridge, all them places you think you can smell gas and you don't really want to go in with bubbles or washing up liquid, all them things. Now, I've seen sprays, you can spray the sprays on. All right, if you can tell it's gone all the way around. This will do the general area. Very useful, very handy, very good. Saves your life. Next item, if you've got either a motorhome or a caravan and you take it to roads that are less than optimum, shall we call it, then you end up with adventure stripes or adventure scars as we call them. We've got quite a few down our plastic windows. So this stuff, you can see that, VUPLEX. Literally clean your window with a cloth, put this on afterwards, wipe your window across, polish it off. Brilliant. It hides or gets rid of or fills in a lot of the adventure scars. Yeah, nice item. Again, not sponsored, just something that we thought we needed. It helps with the van. Next one you might or might not agree with. When we're reversing up, we've got the reversing camera, but sometimes it's nice to have, if I'm driving, get Sue to hop out just to walk backwards and say yes, no, you're a bit tight this side, you need to go across there, and also for checking the lights. So we've got a pair of radios. Again, cheap and cheerful. I think they were about £20, 25, something like that. Not expensive, but definitely for checking your lights. It's something you can't do on your own, and having Sue stand behind, with these you can just say yeah, right indicator, left indicator, fog lights, etc, etc. Very good. Next item, you've got things that charge on USB. We all have telephones, laptops, tablets, lights, all sorts of things. A multi-USB charger, yeah, plugs in, so you can plug it in when you're on site. You can plug it into your 240 volt, or our backpack has actually got 4 on the front, 4 USBs. Brilliant. Yeah, my phone, Sue's phone, my tablet, Sue's tablet, light, oh dear, we're out of sockets. This plugs in and charges 8 items, so it can still plug others in if we need to, but plug them in overnight. Brilliant item. Again, there are other models available, but it's also, the readout gives you the readout on this tells you exactly how many amps you're pulling. So if you're on a site where you're limited for how much you can pull, it will tell you. We liked it so much, what I did, I fitted one there, so it's got 7 USBs and a USB-C, and I don't know if you can make that out. Again, it tells you exactly how many amps it's pulling, so very useful. We just leave that permanently plugged in. Next item was, I was on about lights that we charge up. This is one of our sticky up lights. Comes with a nice clip, opens nice and wide, so we can fit it on the side of the table. If we're doing something on the table at night, we don't want the big lights on at night. Or if you're reading a book, you can clip it on the side of the bed. Right, it's battery powered. There's, yeah, it is on. Yeah, there's various levels of illumination, and also it does a warm light or a bright, I don't know if they call it a cold light, but a white light, a brighter white light, or it does a yellow softer light. Again, like everything else, charges up off USB, so handy little item. Sometimes you're doing something in the engine, clip, yep, it's there. In the garage, we have got the strip lights in the garage, but sometimes you want to go to the back and you can't just quite see what you're trying to do. Comes in very, very useful, and the fact you haven't got to drag a cable in there to do anything, it's battery powered, even better. Clip that back on there. Next item is, in our caravan we had a battery monitoring system that told you how much voltage you have in your battery. In the def lefts, all we get are the little neon light indicators that say how full it is. So very good, but I like to know how many volts it's pulling or how much it is. Saw this and thought we would give it a try. This is a battery monitor. It plugs into your battery. Literally, it's a little block, I'll show you in a minute. It's a little block, fits on your battery between your positive and your negative. There you go. And there is an app on your phone. Everything's done with an app these days, isn't it? But there's an app on your phone that gives you exactly how your system battery is doing. Right, so if you can see that, that's the app, and that says, yeah, it's plugged in, it's charged, and it's it's plugged in, it's charged, and it's 100%. So literally, instead of just saying, oh yeah, we've got two neon lights showing, 4 neon lights showing and 2 out, we can look at that and say, yeah, it's got 13.68 volts in it, the temperature of the battery is at 2 degrees, and it's 100% charged. Brilliant. Like that a lot. So that's our electrics compartment. We've got the 2 batteries. We've got 2 batteries in there. We've just bought one at the moment to try it and see how it works. You can have several connected up, but I've just connected it up, so one goes into the positive side. There you go. One goes into the positive side, the other goes into the negative side, and I've just tie wrapped the actual unit there so it's nice and secure, it can't go anywhere or fall off. And then I shall do the same with the second hub battery over there. The next one is not really, well, it is for us, but it's for the doggies. Used to have split doors in most caravans. Of course, motorhomes don't have that. So trying to keep the doggies in, what we found was this is like a baby gate, just goes across, clips into place, and there you are. The dogs now, we can leave the door open and the dogs are quite securely locked in. They can look over the top, but they can't escape out. So another good idea. And of course our stickers are available. Give us a ping on Facebook. Next items are basically security based, so visual deterrent, but also a deterrent stops them driving away. Wheel lock, wheel clamp, other models are available. We have had other models in the past, but this one fits. It's quite nice. The rubberized bits don't damage the alloy wheels, and it's wide enough to fit even the Fat Boy tyres, the all-terrain tyres that we've got on. Clips in. Someone said to me, well, if they're determined, they'll get away with your truck anyway. The idea is you have several items on, it slows them down. Where it's parked, we have actually got CCTV coverage, which is again just gives us more chance to see if anybody's where they shouldn't be, doing things they shouldn't be doing. Next one, a wheel lock. There's various models. We liked this one because it just clipped on into the small section of the wheel, and it goes across and it's bent just enough that it catches on the top of the gear stick. Alright, it's automatic, but it means A, you can't actually get to start the truck up because it's in auto. It has to be in neutral to start it up. So that's a plus as far as we're concerned. And once it's on, it's actually locked. I make sure I turn the wheel so it locks. Also, it means it turns the wheel so it's easy to put the wheel lock on for me. So a three-way one, that. The next one, yeah, just about see it under there. We have pedal locks. So the pedal lock goes across both the accelerator and the brake. It's locked into place. Stops anybody putting the foot on the, well, you can put your foot on it, you just can't get it to go down. Again, these things combined on their own, you say, well, is that sufficient? You pays your money, you takes your choice. It's up to you. But I think three items like that, plus a couple of others that we haven't shown you, but three items like that help to reduce the chance. One of the things that worried us when we first got the motorhome was the drop from the bottom of the bed onto the floor. If one of the dogs jumps on the bed and then falls off there in the night, lands on the floor, yeah, not very nice for him. That's where little girl sleeps. Her bed's normally just at the side of the vent there. She loves it because it's nice and warm. What we found was this bed base. It's extendable, so we have it so it extends the full width of the base. It goes under the mattress and up towards the bottom of the bed, under the mattress and along the bottom of the bed, and it just keeps the dogs from falling off the bottom. Peace of mind for us. The next item for me, I saw Mr. Slow when they did their trip round Ireland. He's got a heads-up display that displays onto his windscreen. Now, I don't know if you can see the distance between here and the windscreen, but it's about 30 inch. It's huge. So didn't find one, or didn't like the one that we did find that went up to the windscreen, because it would be up there somewhere, which would be in my way. I wanted one at the bottom, which meant mounting that right at the bottom. But when I'm driving, because of my seat position, I don't know if you can see that, I can't actually see the dials unless I drop down and do it, which is then doing that. This repeater is literally just drop your eyes from where you're driving on the road down. You can see your speed. Well, you can set it up with different things, you know, your speed, GPS, distance gone, how much you've got to go, time. Quite a nice little unit. Again, other units are available, but this is the one that we found, and it does well for what we use it for. I can see all the information I need while we're driving with that. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Slow. And one that Sue found is our little map. Got it stuck to the front of the fridge, but we are colouring in, well actually it's scratching off. You scratch off each individual bit as you get to visit there. So at the moment we've been concentrating in Norfolk and Suffolk while Sue's not being well, and then this is what we've been doing otherwise before. So we're hoping to get more northerly in the next year or two. So something we're looking forward to. So that was our list of 12 items. Some you might have thought, oh, good idea, others you might not. But everybody has their own ideas. We got them because we thought they were a good idea, or a good idea at the time anyway. So our stickers are still available on Faceache, around somewhere. You can follow us on Faceache. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please help us to grow the channel. So click the like button, do the subscribe, and ring the bell. That's all for this episode. Hope to see you in the new year. Hope you have a jolly good Christmas and a happy new year. Happy 2023. Bye.
Bye. And there's no puppies in this one.
We locked them out.